Hi everyone. Let's take a look at problem 9-8, which deals with a demonstration of the cost of equity. Okay, problem 9-8 reads, the earnings, dividends, and stock price of Carpeto Technologies, Inc. are expected to grow at 7% per year in the future. Carpeto's common stock sells for $23 per share. Its last dividend was $2, and the company will pay a dividend of $2.14 at the end of the current year. Okay, let's solve A first. And A asks us to use the discounted cash flow approach and determine its cost of equity. Okay, well, to solve A, we're using this formula in front of you, which says the cost of equity, or the expected cost of equity, is equal to the dividend at the end of the next year divided by the current price plus any expected growth. Now, I've solved this, but let's hit the F2 and see how we calculated that. We took the $2.14 dividend that we expect at the end of the current year. We divide it by the $23 current price per share and add the 7% expected growth. And when we do that, we get 16.3% as the cost of equity using the discounted cash flow approach. Alright, let's take a look at B now. If the firm's beta is 1.6, the risk-free rate is 9%, and the expected return on the market is 13%, what will be the firm's cost of equity using the capital asset pricing model, or CAPM approach? Alright, well, the formula for that appears in front of you right there. And in this one, we calculate the cost of equity by adding the risk-free rate to the risk premium of the market multiplied by the beta of the security at hand. Okay, let's hit F2. I have it solved. It's 15.4%. But here's how we calculate it. We take the 9% risk-free rate and we add the 4% premium, which is the 13% expected return of the market, less the risk-free rate, and then we multiply it times the beta of 1.6. Okay, that takes care of the second approach, or B. Let's take a look at C now. If the firm's bonds earn a return of 12%, what will the cost of equity be using the bond yield plus risk premium approach? Okay, well, from the text we know that the cost of equity using this approach is simply the bond yield plus the bond risk premium. Now, I've solved it at 16%. How did I come up with that? Well, they give us the 12% cost of the firm's bonds, and then we add to it the risk premium of the market, and I'm using the data that was given in B, the 13% expected return on the overall market, less the risk-free return of 9%. Okay, now in D they simply say, on the basis of the results of Part A through C, what would you estimate Carpeto's cost of equity to be? And the easiest way that I would answer that one is simply to average the answers you have under the different approaches. So if I hit F2, you see that I'm using the average formula. I put in those three values, and we come up with 15.9% as our best estimate of what Carpeto's cost of equity would be. Okay, thank you everyone.